this is my first ride as a Tennessee volunteer. I got all of the bikes here. You can see these 3, 4 out there. And then I've got 4 more in the other garage. This is my new house. And I've had the bikes here, but I wanted to get them all charged up. And this is the only one I've washed so far. But I'm going to take a ride. I live in Tennessee now. After 45 years, the same house in Manchester, New Hampshire. It was quite a chore moving everything. I will tell you this. This Intruder 2000, Intruder 1500. Yeah, this bike was difficult to start in New Hampshire because the carbs were, I guess, rejetted when I had them done for set an elevation of 2,000 feet. So it was really running rich, very hard to start. And sure enough, I get here, I'm around very close to 2,000 foot altitude, and it starts like a champ. It has been a while since I've been on a motorcycle. Yeah. I should have done this sooner, but I have to tell you that moving 45 years worth of stuff is no small task. And then we got everything down here. We had help moving down from some friends, and it was incredible. We pulled into our driveway with the truck, and what's this guy doing? Yeah, we pulled into the driveway with the truck, and literally within 10 minutes, some of our neighbors were there, and they insisted on helping us unload the truck. It took us only an hour and a half. Everything was right in the middle of the garage, and it took me probably a week to kind of sort everything out. And I did that, and I've been unpacking stuff for a month. I mean, I've got so much stuff. A lot of stuff I'm throwing out, but there's still so much to unpack. That's okay. It'll get done. I've got time. Anyway, this is my new home. This is maybe a quarter of a mile away from where I live. I've got some beautiful farmland here. It's my first ride. So I figured I'd bring you guys along. I haven't been on YouTube in ages. And this is going to be a whole new experience down here with dogs. There is no leash law where I live. There's very few laws where I live, honestly. I can shoot a gun off my back porch if I so choose. And not that I do. But, yeah. Okay, here we go. Wait till you see how close I am to really good twisty curvies. I'm not going to take a big long ride here today. I just wanted to get the motorcycle out, and as I say, I have waited too long to do this, and I had to pump up the tires on this thing. Obviously, I had to make sure the battery was well charged. At some point here very soon, I will change the oil on all the bikes, but I like to get them all out and washed and ready to go. Pretty nice, huh, for being around the corner from my house. We are tickled pink with our neighbors, with the house, with our neighborhood, with the town that we live in. It's all just fallen into place nicely, and other than having to unpack everything, we're very pleased. Oh, got some backfiring there. Yes. Oof, that's not good. I should take off that pair valve. I think that's part of the problem. But these bikes are known for backfiring on deceleration. Hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. This is like the Dragon. I took Sharon for a ride in the car the other day for Mother's Day. We went out. She wanted to get out of the house, and there was a road that I wanted to see if I could guess where it came out. I did guess correctly, but we hit a stretch of road that was unbelievable. I'll take you guys there at some point when I start riding in earnest. It was just amazing. You can see we're pretty close to the mountains here. Right here. The first video, as I said, that I've made in a while, and good to be out on the bike again. I will have to take them all out like this, and take them out one by one and get them washed. I got to order, I don't know, I got to order like 6 gallons of oil, some filters, and take care of all of that maintenance. It's funny too because the BMW is due for its yearly service, and it's probably only got 300 miles on it since the last service. So I'm going to be putting some miles on that bike. I haven't ridden anywhere near enough. That'll be the next one I take out. I worked on that the other day. Hit the starter. Now, when it came off the truck, I hit the starter button. It started right up. But it has been sitting now for probably a month. And I've turned it on and checked things on it, and tried to start it the other day, and it just had, the battery had no, I mean, it turned on all the instruments and whatnot, but the engine wouldn't turn over. So I got it hooked up to a maintainer, and in 24 hours it was charged up again and starts right up. That'll be the next one I take out and wash, and take for a ride. We've already had company down here. Jody and Tommy from PSP Tommy G and Purple on 3 came down to visit. On their way to Florida, they stopped by. They stayed, I think, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. They left Sunday morning on their way down to Florida. I think they were stopping in Georgia, and had a very nice visit with them. And right after that, my brother-in-law came down after a visit. Came down after that for a visit, and he was here for I don't know. He got here on Tuesday, and he left on Saturday afternoon. And we've got a bunch of other people scheduled to come down and visit. It'll be fun. This is I-40 right here. I'm going to be getting on I-40. Just to allow this thing to stretch its legs a little bit. Make sure everything's running right. Other than the backfiring on deceleration, she feels like she's running good. Got my old Garmin hooked up here. Very dependable unit. It's an old Garmin 2730. Hard to see the screen in the daylight, but it still runs, and I can download a route to it, and it will take me where I'm supposed to go. A lot of days like this where it's a little bit cloudy and it all blows over. We have periods of really sunny weather, and then we'll get cloudy and whatnot, but it kind of blows over. Sometimes there's some rain involved. We've had probably, I don't know, 2.5 weeks of rain just about every day, but it doesn't rain all day. It just rains for a little while during the day. There was an earthquake here in Tennessee this past weekend. It was over in right on the I think the North Carolina border. We didn't really feel any of it here. Matter of fact, if it had been on the news, we wouldn't have known that there was an earthquake. I purchased what do you call it, a drone. I got it last year, and I just put it away. I never really flew it. And honestly, I was a little nervous about flying it because I figured I'll wreck this thing or I'll lose this thing. But I took it out yesterday and I flew it, and I was pleasantly surprised at how controllable it was. And that'll become something that I do regularly, I think. Be flying a drone, getting some aerial shots of some of the interesting places here in Tennessee. And I'll tell you something else. I've looked at the motorcycle calendars, and there is a ton of stuff to do down here if you're so inclined to, motorcycle rallies. Matter of fact, what is it? I think this weekend there's a maybe it was last weekend. Motorcycles and music rally at the Loretta Lynn Ranch, and there's a ton of other stuff going on around here. I don't tend to like crowds, so I usually stay away though from those things. But there may be some things that I'd like to try. We'll see. Oh yeah, nice to be back on a motorcycle. I haven't ridden since last year, guys. It's the middle of May right now, and just between looking for a house, we spent a lot of time on the road last year looking for the right piece of real estate or the right property, and we ended up finding a house that we liked, kind of. There were some things that we didn't like about it. Happened to catch the builder at that house one day when we were taking a second look at it, and I asked him if he was building something similar anywhere close, and he said that he was. We went over and took a look at the property. It was a little over 3 acres in a nice neighborhood on a road that's kind of a cul-de-sac at the end, and we bought it. Well, we signed a purchase and sales agreement on it before we ever even started it. Started building it October 1st, said it should be ready by the end of February or sooner. That was the deadline, the end of February. And even with the rough winter that they had here in Tennessee, he finished up on time. And we closed on the house near the end of February, and we ended up moving everything down and getting here. Took us about a month making trips down and closing and getting situated and moving stuff. And yeah, we've been here about a little less than a month. No, a little more than a month. And we've got still a lot of unpacking to do and a lot of decorating to do. We bought all new furniture. And well, mostly new furniture. And you know, all the shopping and everything that's involved in doing that. And we're finally finally starting to feel like our new home. Great Mexican restaurant. One of the few places open on a Sunday around here. We go there regularly. We have our favorite dish. It's called Texas rice. It's got it's got steak, chicken, shrimp, peppers, onions, broccoli. Very well seasoned, very tasty, and then that's all on top of cheesy rice. We enjoy that very much. As I said, this won't be a long run today, or a long ride today. Just wanted to get the bike out, get my sea legs again. I've celebrated my 71st birthday this year. I'm happy to be able to still ride. And I look forward to doing some trips again. They're having a BMW Motorcycle Owners Association, or Motorrad, I guess, I don't know what it is, MOA. Down here in Tennessee this year. I may attend in September. There's also a Intruder Forum gathering in the Pigeon Forge area that I will attend. I've already got reservations for a room. I'm hoping that Sharon goes with me. She will if the weather cooperates. She's always been a fair weather rider / now she's a fair weather passenger, but that's okay. I want it to be a pleasurable experience for her, and I told her that even if the weather's not going to be good for the ride over or the ride back, she can follow me over in a car. I may even take this bike over there. We'll see. This bike's actually pretty comfortable. I don't know how it would be for an extended period on the interstate with all the wind, but I've got plenty of time to make that decision. And if Sharon goes with me, I'm not going to ride this. I'll ride I'll probably ride the Goldwing. She likes that bike. She's comfortable on it, and that's what we would ride over there. So, folks, what do you think? What do you think of the new state? Pretty nice, huh? Very pretty terrain. Very well kept roads for the most part. You don't have those huge potholes like you do up north in New Hampshire. Some really nice properties around here. These properties with that kind of stone, they call them Founder's Stone and Founder's Homes. And what do we got going on here? Huh? That's a trash guy. He'll be picking up at our place if he hasn't already. And you can see this stone right here. It's pretty common down here. And they call it, as I said, they call it Founder's Stone. And the founders, the people who actually settled this area, they called them founders, and they build these homes out of that Founder's Stone. And you really kind of see it everywhere. Oh, I missed my turn. Too busy gawking at all the property around here. That's okay. Some more curvies right around the block from my house.